The reason why many of you are not as successful as you ought to be is because you are violating the law of silence. Hi, my name is Praise George. I'm a life coach. The reason why many of you are not as successful as you wish to be, want to be, hope to be, is because you're violating the law of silence. What is the law of silence? The law of silence is keeping your plans private, keeping your ideas private, keeping your next big move private. And when you violate the law of silence by sharing your plans and your ideas and your next big move with people who have no stake in your outcomes, you violate the law of silence. And two things happen when you violate the law of silence. One, every idea that you receive, every plan that you make, every dream in your heart has inherent in itself potency and power to bring about its own manifestation. Let me repeat that because some of you don't get this. Every idea that you receive, every dream, every plan that you have has within itself, inherent within itself, the potency, the power, the ability to bring itself to manifestation through you. The moment you start speaking and telling people about this idea, this plan, this dream inside of you, you begin to dilute the potency, the power of that idea and that dream. You dilute the power and you begin to weaken the power of that idea to bring about its own manifestation. And that's the first problem. The moment you keep telling people about your dream and about your big idea, you begin to dilute its potency and you begin to weaken its potency and its power and its ability to accelerate its own manifestation, to bring about its own manifestation, and you weaken that dream. And after a while, its power is dissipated, totally dissipated, and there is no more power for it to bring about its own manifestation. And you wonder why. It is because you have been telling people about your idea. You have been violating the law of silence. You are violating the law of silence. And when you violate the law of silence, that's the first thing that happens. You dissipate energy, you dilute the potency of the power that is inherent to your idea and your dream, and you make it impossible for it to bring itself to manifestation through you. And that is the first problem. The second thing is that when you violate and break the law of silence by sharing your ideas and your dreams and your plans with everybody, telling them your plans and your dream, when you violate the law of silence, the second thing that happens to you is that the information you give people becomes ammunition in their hands, becomes a weapon in their hands for them to use to attack you, to sabotage you, to ruin you, and to totally destroy every possibility of that dream, plan, or idea coming into manifestation. It will never come into manifestation because you violate the law of silence. You violate the law of silence. You have not learned to keep your plans private and move in silence. And when you violate the law of silence, you give your enemies weapons and tools and instruments to attack you, to attack your dream and to destroy your dream. And it becomes totally impossible for your dream to manifest itself in you and through you. When you violate the law of silence, if you want to be successful, you have to learn to align yourself with the law of silence. Move in silence. And some of you are so trusting. You say, oh, these people are my friends, so I should share with them. I should tell them I can share my ideas with them and your dream with them. You're so naive. You're so naive. Because many of those people do not understand your dream or your plan or your idea. And when you share your idea with them and your ideas are better than them and better than their ideas, and your dream is better than their dream, immediately they become envious of you and they find ways to sabotage you. It is human nature. It is just human nature. So they find ways to sabotage your dream. You're so naive. You can't be in a group and you're better than everybody else in the group, and you're telling them that you have a dream that is going to make you 10 times better than them, and you think they'll be happy for you. No way. Don't be naive. Don't be naive. They are going to use the information you give them as ammunition to attack you. So do not violate the law of silence. You have to have this discipline. Discipline. There are two keys to success: discipline and consistency. And the first discipline you have to learn to maintain in your life is aligning yourself with the law of silence, keeping the law of silence, obeying the law of silence. Move in silence, and that is the discipline. And some of you have no discipline at all. You have zero discipline. You open your mouth and share your secrets with everyone. You have no sort of privacy at all. Nothing is private. Nothing is sacred in your life. Your ideas are not sacred. Your dream is not sacred. Nothing is sacred. You are flippant and you share everything with everyone because you have such low self-esteem and you want to be liked by everyone. You seek validation from everyone around you. Like a slave, you seek validation from people around you. So you share your ideas with them, seeking their validation, because you need their validation to feel worthy. You don't need anyone's validation to feel worthy. You're worthy enough. You're deserving enough. Stop sharing your ideas with people who have no stake in your outcome, people who don't care whether you live or die. You're sharing your ideas with them, and those people will begin to attack you because you're better than them. Listen, stop seeking validation from people. Stop seeking your self-worth and validation from people. Self-validate. Validate yourself. Stop violating the law of silence because you seek validation and validation from people. You don't need their validation to be successful. You don't need anybody's validation to be successful in life. Self-validation is enough. Stop violating this law of silence. Stop it. Have some discipline. Have some self-control. The only people who need to know about your dream are the people who are involved, who are invested in that dream, people who have shown continually by their actions that they support you, that they believe in you, people who have invested in your dream. Those are the people who are worthy to be told about your dream and your plans. Don't share your dream with anybody else. Keep your plans private. Move in silence. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe to this channel.